accumulate the juices.
You know what? Woo! Right now. Woo! Whoa! Woo! Woo!
Dr. Hughes invites followers. Oh, let's see if they increase now. Me too. Yeah, wow. Dr. Hughes.
Mock-ass mock.
He's a great podcaster.
Trick-ass mock.
Acknowledge me.
We coming for you, nigga. Fat!
Yeah, Dr. Hughes, here we go. Keep plugging yourself, that's cool.
You
First up, a man whose looks will serve your inner needs and desires.
Dr. Hughes.
Yeah. Test. Here I am. You guys just wait a second. Coming in hot today, right? Just wait. Yeah, listen to this in the meantime. We're doing it like a professional today, which means we're not trying at all. So, welcome. Mac Diesel in the house. Hello? I hope you can hear this. I'm going to test it. Let's see. Are we coming in good? Always got to double check, right? Hello? We are. We're doing it good. Man, I sound great. I sound amazing right now. Okay. So we're going to watch some MLC. We're going to watch my stories because I'm home right now. I got time to do this. I don't mind doing this right now. So we're doing it. Okay.
So I don't believe it is the real Anthony Cumia.
The Opie and Anthony fans, a lot of them are real pricks to me. Like in their message boards, they used to say, one guy said he's going to do all my jokes at a show, and another guy said, yeah, if Marty comes to New York, or Schizo Bill comes to New York, we're going to all turn our chairs around and not look at him.
He's going to get everybody to do that?
Yeah.
Everybody.
And everyone seemed okay with that.
Yeah, they're messing with you.
Yeah.
Also,
N-Saw in the house. N-word Saw in the building. That's your name, right? I mean, your real name, your Christian name. Shout out to you. I'm not a huge Ray DeVito guy. It actually turns me off when I turn on MLC and I see Kevin sitting there silent watching Ray DeVito. I mean, the more I'm seeing him the past years or 2 or 3, he didn't bother me so much at first. He kind of
Ray keeps looking over at the noise.
Who's this on my MLC? Hold on, I gotta zoom in for myself.
The ones
Ryan Land.
No, he's looking at the numbers too because nobody's watching, and
we follow each other on the X Machine, and everybody should be following me on the X Machine.
Now 11. He's got 11 people watching. I think he thought this was going to be a big show for him. But he keeps saying, I got a million questions, but let's circle back to the frog story. Huh?
The 11 viewers is a lot in my book. So hit the like, hit the subscribe. We're going to be here, I don't know, until I'm done.
Giant frogs?
Some of them are, yes.
So you see a giant frog, and you're like, we're not going to beat that frog.
The darker frogs are usually the better frogs.
The darker frogs.
No, they are for some reason. I don't know why. I'm not trying to be racist.
Oh, that's cool, Jerry.
They're like dark green. They're not black. They're dark green.
They just jump better.
Yeah, they do.
The other frogs.
Yeah.
Yep. So it's another day on the MLCs, right? Speaking of the X Machine, Mac Diesel says, can you extrapolate on everything is so fake? Oh, I did write that today, didn't I? I'm going to just start, throwing all my brain farts and everything. I'm going to write it all out because I need to, like back in the day, I was doing, 50 tweets a day, right? I was grinding. I was live every single day. And now, I've had to take a step back a little bit and do a little less. But it's about that time. We got to do more. Look at all these guys killing it I got 500 subscribers. Like, go fuck yourselves. But anyway, back to your question here. Literally everything. Hold on, I got to get these guys off my screen. We'll come back to them in a minute. But yeah, let's unpack this. Everything's fake. The sports are fake. All forms of entertainment, how the actors and singers and, rappers and what have you, how they get into positions of power and just a little bit of wealth is that's all fake. The way that everybody thinks all this operates, like the world, it's a work. Okay. And I know this as well as anybody, really. You're talking to somebody that didn't believe at what I was being told in 2020. I wasn't believing in what I was being told in 2001, or even in any presidential election that I paid attention to, which was from 2000 on. They were all weird. Every single one, starting with the 2000 one, it was like months and months of, we got to go through the ballots in Florida and this, if you're old enough to remember. So I knew all that was work. And it's gross because it's like the fish rots from the head, right? So everything else underneath it, people, whether they know it or not, are picking up on the fact that everything's rigged and faked, and they're going to do the same thing. They're going to rig and fake their numbers and the views. And so just talking about the streaming deal, what I do, the comedy, all these stand-ups, everybody stealing jokes. Ray and them were just talking about it a minute ago. All fake. Nobody's really trying. Nobody's trying to use their talents for something and put it out there in a normal fashion, because you kind of can't do that. You got to game the system one way or another. Okay. It's just crazy, the stuff that humans let other humans get away with. But, what are we going to do? Cause trouble out there and stuff. And I don't ever say anybody should be causing any trouble. YouTube TOS. All right, let's hear this comedy stylings of Ray DeVito and this new megastar they got in the MLC verse. I mean, the Dabbleverse is kind of dead. It's all MLC for me now.
Got that. Yeah, that's right. I forgot that too. Yeah, but then people just started murdering, and then like murder's like not as, it became became a little.
Well, then people started really trying to kill governors, and so people got pissed off about it.
YouTube TOS.
The real
Did they try to kill the governor?
All right, I'm not going to let him keep ruining our stream, take our channel down, because it could be something as silly as that, believe it or not. Unless you're making that crazy amount of scratch for him and actually can speak to YouTube like Brennan does. Oh, how do you speak to YouTube, bro? Well, he's a Playboy master. He knows all about it. But anyway, back to these two. Stand-up comedian. I mean, KB's a stand-up, and Landon, I think, is a podcaster from the chat. See, I podcast way before being in any of these chats. So I'm a podcaster, live streamer since day one was ish.
Yeet.
Turn my fucking yeets up.
Yeet.
Thank you. They're done with Ray.
Thanks for having me on, Kevin.
Yeah, what are you doing? You got today off?
Yeah, I got today off. I just did a very long stream. We don't need to get into it, but we found some interesting stuff. Not as interesting as this, though.
This Bob one is pretty good, but that Tracy
XL
They're done?
is turned into a little recreation room. So there's a gym, there's a studio, there's a lounge, and there's a kitchen.
There's Grillo.
Now, have you
He's been on the show
summers in
with
Las
me.
Vegas? Like
110.
I've been on with him on
Like you, what's
Stuttering John too.
weeks of August, and you got to get in.
end it with where is it? Oh, I got to get it from the solo. So yeah, all right. I because it's not in this layer.
Oh, yeah, cool.
It's weird. So many layers have all different things. So I'm gonna.
We don't give a shit.
Say goodbye. I'm gonna leave with. Why are they so big?
Well, I guess a hernia, and they just started.
He's done?
You should keep it up.
It said to be
I'll
right
see
back.
the conversation.
Huh?
It said I'll be.
They should have kept that up. They didn't shut the mics off, so they were going to talk like real for a minute. and not about how all the tech stuff isn't working. That's how you do it, KB. Put it back up, Dementia Man.
Man, he's no, that's just a thing he sticks up there.
Getting Ray and Grillo on the same show, that would be fantastic. It'd just outdumb each other.
That's true.
No, it doesn't. Ray's too dumb to even. Oh, yeah, he is done. He did hour 10, streamed 10 minutes ago. Wow.
He has all these guests on the meeting of the minds. He's like, an hour's enough.
He doesn't know what he's doing. All these guys that worked on Howard Stern, none of them know what they're fucking doing.
It's incredible.
I mean, Steve Grillo was there forever. He has no idea what he's doing.
Yeah, but he was a potato guy.
He's still there.
I know. I don't understand how you don't learn anything while you're there. It doesn't make sense.
Right? You were a lawyer?
Too busy getting robbed on Stern. I mean, all them guys, even if they were like household names or whatever in the East Coast, like he wasn't paying them anything. I'm sure him and Beth would go home after and just like laugh about it and laugh and cackle it up how, you know, they would spend on dinner or on a dog, dinner for a dog, the amount of money that they would give the entire staff. So there's that.
From 2005 from Opie and Anthony when I did it. And but since that time, like 10 years later, it popped up on two people's profiles for a video game and one for Twitter. So those people are going to accuse me of stealing the joke probably.
Yeah, I had a joke on Twitter and men's like
everybody
men's
steals on
health
Twitter. That's another reason I don't post too much anymore. It got to the point with the joke stealing and the comment stealing and things. I remember not that long ago on an old Stern channel replay things, I had a picture of Ronnie and two tall black guys with him. And I made this little stupid comment like the two black guys are actually 6 foot tall because they were like way bigger than Ronnie, which means Ronnie's really, really small. So that was the joke, right? And I remember checking back on it one day to play the video over, and I saw the comment at the top. It was like a bazillion likes, right? So a year or so passes. I go back to the video to play it, you know, in the background while I'm working, whatever. And I see my comment's not there anymore. And I went, oh, that's weird. And you know what was it was replaced with a comment by somebody else. And they had double, triple like the likes or whatever on the comment. So somebody deleted my comment, wrote down word for word what it was, and then they posted it up there. So shit's crazy. And that was, you know, I can only imagine with AI and everything else, everybody's stealing everybody else's content, even just through the artificial intelligence. And it's the shits.
It's the shits.
It's terrible. The only real live or form of entertainment that you can get that you can know is, and you can't even really know that way, but kind of authentic and real in a sense, is the live streaming thing, which I think is the reason why it's picking up steam a little bit as far as other realms and communities of things. And it should stick around for a long time, you know, until there's full-blown AI streamer channels that can try to mimic all of this stuff, which I'm sure they'll get to at some point. And they'll fool a whole lot of people, and then when they find out, they don't want to feel stupid, so they'll go, I don't care. I still love it.
Ray can't say that.
This is what my cats tell me. And I'm coming up with color t-shirts.
That's actually a funny joke, and it's like that's a good
Topical.
t-shirt.
Yeah, and I'm coming up with colored t-shirts with the Paris joke on it.
With the what?
This guy in the purple, he just reminds me of like a kid that like wants you to play toys with him. Do you know what I mean? Like, listen to the way he talks. He's like an excited kid that wants to play toys with you and go run around outside.
Disney comes and shuts
Oh
you
yeah,
down.
well, yeah, they could shut me down. That's true.
Yeah.
Hopefully they won't get me, or they'll just send me a letter and then I'll stop. I only got 36 t-shirts for the.
So hurry up and get 'em.
Ratatouille.
So you went to law school, and you also like wrestled in college, right?
I wrestled in high school, and I did the intramurals in college.
All right.
And I beat a guy that was came in
He's
third.
so excited. He's so excited. Mac Diesel And that's the craziest. They got paid nothing. Then when Stuttering John went from 30,000 to a millionaire, Howard was mad. Yes, he was very mad. He was mad he left the show. He was mad he left for Jay Leno, who was one of his arch nemesis at the time. Nemesis. But yeah, Stuttering John did kind of screw Stern over in a way, you know, if you're a part of the team or whatever. But then when you get the full context of it, like Stern's not paying anybody. He wasn't going to, it's just crazy to me. I would never do that. If I was ever in his shoes making the money he was making and I had a staff of people that were actually like doing stuff for me and going out and getting interviews and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I wouldn't give them everything I got, but you know what I'm saying? You're gonna be taken care of, kind of thing. And that's what you do. You pay them well, and then if they get out of line, you can go, well, you really want to lose all this? I'll just take it away. But Stern had a whole thing for years where he felt all kinds of ways about people like being barnacles to him. Like, so he makes them famous, right? Because they come on the show. And he's like, you just take that and parlay that into something. Like, the show's mine, right? And you go parlay the fame that I gave you by putting you on the platform into something to then make your own money, which John did, right? But again, he wasn't going to be happy for that. He was going to be like, what the hell are you doing? So that's why John had to keep it away from him. And he was telling everybody else in the background, like Robin, like, should I tell him? And I think she even was like, you better not. If you tell him now and give him a heads up, he's going to try to mess this whole deal up for you. So, yeah, I don't hold it against Stuttering John or any of these guys, especially when they're literally giving pennies compared to what Stern was making. And then it got even worse. When he went to Sirius, my favorite story is Stern goes to Sirius, makes supposedly, what was that 500 million or something, some crazy deal. And the staff, I think he got them for Christmas. He got them like Sirius boom boxes. And some of them were like throwing them around. They were pissed. And they were, oh my God, I would be too. Knowing your boss, who is it? A boss that's like right there. Like pretty much, it's like Baba Booey, the producer of the show, and then Howard Stern, right? So he's like the boss that you get to see every day, or at least be around. And you're helping this show, and you get a boombox for Christmas or a bonus. Just insane. Or you get a watch or something, right?
Break up with Ray. Literally couldn't, because they were going a little bit, they're getting DeVito'd. And so being around Ray's such an idiot, such a buffoon, that he can actually affect other people's brain waves, I think they're called.
They flew too close to the dome.
Live in a group home, whole movie, drink Pepsis the whole time, and not go to the bathroom until after the movie's over, which I could not do.
I really thought Steve Grillo was going to do. I'm like, okay, I'll watch the beginning of Ray, and then I'll go back to Steve Grillo. I really thought he'd go at least 2 hours. At least 2 hours.
Yeah, he made it seem like a big deal. He had Bob and then Joey.
He has
and then
3 guests on, and he does an hour and 10 minutes.
That's insane. I can't do it. Like
most people can't do that.
I don't.
That's why Grillo's Grillo. That's why everybody loves him, right?
That's how I am. But so this was.
He just really said that. I don't have to pee until I think about peeing, and then I have to go.
Anyway,
on the dollar, I requested on Venmo.
Shout out Dave Sarah too. He's been on the show.
You're gonna send your $1 because I don't know how to.
I will send you $1, Dave Sarah. Is that all right, Dave Sarah? Can I be the one to send you $1? He's a good guy. I think he's also messing with you. Is Premium Athletic? Is this your old roommate? No, this is not. They're talking about my roommate.
Looks like they're sitting on like a hotel bed, doesn't it? Like the back of it.
I also have bipolars, so after I kill someone, I don't know whether to laugh or.
This guy with the K word on the YouTube, he's very aggressive. Look at him. And you know they always joke about Ray being the I-80 K guy, right? So could they be? Maybe they're two serial K guys that are linking up here.
Another woman. So if you're available out there,
So you're single, ready to mingle?
single, ready to mingle, and I'm a high income earning comedian thanks to my frog sales.
Your frog salesman. My favorite thing about you is when we do shows, sometimes you get off stage, and sometimes like a lot of the shows we do, there's only 15 people there paying attention, and you'll go to the 15 people paying attention while I'm interacting with them and be like, do you want to buy a wristband? Like,
I don't do that anymore.
don't
You
do
told
that?
me not to do that.
I was like, Martin, Martin, I'll be done in 5 minutes. In 5 minutes, I'm gonna be done. But yeah, it was fun. But then
so stand-up comedy is kind of turned into where a lot of like delusional slow people, can we say, are joining it. So listen, I guess that we're in the age of the lil cow, where that is where the humor is emanating from for everybody out here. I get it. Whack Packers are great, but to then have them be like the focal point and have their own things going, like I could never watch Ray, and this isn't anything against Ray. I don't know him. I don't dislike him or anything like that, but all his shows are like this. It's very just, there's nothing, right? And he's kind of a dopey guy, as everybody says out here, and he does stand up. And the reason why he gets any attention at all, I think, is just because Brennan, he doesn't like him, but it's just a weird relationship, because I think he was trying to like help him as like the veteran stand-up guy in the New York scene. And then you got like a guy that's 50 plus doing open mics and things and not really going anywhere, but he's kind of acting like, Brennan, I don't need you for anything type deal. So again, I'm starting to really understand why Brennan doesn't like him, and how by him helping Ray, again, it's like another Howard Stern thing. It's like, now you're going to make money because I platformed you, and you're not going to give me the time of day. You can't come on my show. You can't do this, whatever. Remember there was like a good year or so where he could never make it on, and he was like a regular guest that was supposed to show up when MLC started at 4, like it should, like it's supposed to be 4 o'clock, but then it morphed into like, well, it could be 4 between 6, it could be whenever. And Ray would be like, I'm working out. So he's a stand-up comedian, but he sets aside time to work out during the show that he's always on. So he could never make it on, right? So that was the initial first thing where I was like, that's just stupid. But I think it was a lot of it. He doesn't want to go on there and get hate from the chatters, and even though he gets paid from it.
Because they didn't want to go to jail.
Yeah, you don't want to go to jail, man.
And that's when my mom said she'd have a heart attack, and my boss said I'd be fired.
This really is like of mice and men. And you don't want to go to jail, Lenny.
So I canceled my appearance on the Howard Stern show.
Well, I'm glad you're here. I think it all worked out.
Yeah.
Martin, what's your take on Ray's I-80 killer history? There was a serial killer. So I go to Cleveland and New York, and there was a serial killer in the 1930s that was on I-80. He's dead. He died like in the 50s.
Sure, he did.
But he was killing people on I-80 in Iowa.
Likely story.
So,
what do you have to do with that?
I had nothing. Just the fact that I take I-80. There was a serial killer once on I-80.
History always repeats itself, so there's going to be another serial killer.
There's going to be another I-80.
There's going to be another I-80 serial killer.
I think
this guy's onto something.
Yeah,
joke about Jeffrey Dahmer. You know that joke. I mean, it's a long joke. I don't want to do it.
The only joke I ever did about Jeffrey Dahmer is like, now we have the crash in Strongsville. We also have the Ariel Castro house where he kept the women in the basement. I got jokes about that.
Apparently, anyway, he's not going to tell us. Ray reminds me of this Dahmer fella a little bit. He gives me those Dahmer vibes. If he should be a lot more shy and not like, superstar doing the podcasts and things like that and getting on stages. I don't think the Domster would be doing that. But I do know from his time being on MLC and stuff, he's admitted to liking muscular women, like very muscular women. And then he went on a date with a person that was trans, didn't know, but then found out on the date and then continued to have drinks with his date because he didn't want to be rude, he said. So, I don't know. The Rock might think that's a little cum si cum sa or something, right? Where's my rocks and my everybody else?
And I got news for you. That means you're gay.
You are fucking gay bar champion.
Pound that ass.
Or frost your hair. Do something like that.
Right.
What's that whole Netflix?
You guys
documentary?
yawning.
Joan Rivers did a really negative joke about Amanda Berry and the girls that
Frog.
one frog my whole life.
Turns out there are
Listen,
worse people.
Today's show is extremely boring. That's why even having MLC watch it with minimal commentary on it is a bit brutal. But I mean, again, he even said, he's like, the reason why I'm doing this, I thought Grillo was going to go 2 hours. He did a fucking 1 hour show after he booked like several people. You out of your mind, Grillo? Come on, bro.
Say something right.
We don't do weird stuff. Of Mice and Men, haha. Yes.
You say, huh?
Yes, of Mice and Men. Terry needs a good egg. He's a good man. So the woman. So you're looking for a new woman now.
Yeah, I'm kind of done with.
Terry needs a good egg. That's his take on the insult.
He doesn't
Yeah,
understand
Terry
what it
needs a
means.
good egg. He doesn't want He doesn't want Lenny to snap his neck or whatever happened in that book. I forget how the.
And it's true, Oracle. I mean, KB can't play the yawn card on anyone. Not anymore. You know, I remember a little bit of the early days when he first started live streaming on YouTube. I never watched any of the Burning Bridges stuff or the Compound stuff, but I get it, right? And I don't know. Again, when it's easy, you become complacent, right? When the money just comes in and you don't even, like, I can't even get likes, bro. I'm like, hey, can you guys like this, like this, like that? And everybody's like, oh, I like your stuff all the time. And I'll have like 3 likes. I'm like, no way. There's no way everybody's lying. Everybody's faking gay and stuff now.
Gee,
Where's my faking gays?
I'm not gay no more.
I don't know. But KB, yeah, I mean, I get it. Nobody wants to do a show. Nobody wants to do my show. At least the people that return my messages now, they're returning my messages, right? They're still declining to come on my show. I got a few more this week. The latest was, wait, do you do a wrestling show? And I'm like, well, I do a comedy show. You know, so I don't just talk about wrestling. And if I ask people on, I don't just assume you're into wrestling. So then, yeah, well, I don't know much about wrestling, so I'm probably not going to come on because I shouldn't. Right. Got it. You know, I got to fake the viewers, right? Then I'll get some of these people that think that, you know, they could be talking to hundreds and thousands of people or something or what have you. And then we'll link up and we'll become the next big millionaires, right? Is that what shadow banning is too? Could be. I mean, in the past year, I don't think I've broken 20 likes. Like, how is that even possible? With all the subscribers I have now, 500 plus, that's like an amazing amount. Don't listen to these people like goofing on others going, you only have 10 people watching. You only have this one. Remember the casino guys? Can you imagine? He's streaming to under 100 people right now. It was like 90 something. It's like, wow. Well, because he's not faking his numbers. Maybe that's why. So yeet to that. I don't give a shit. We're doing more live streams. I'm going to spam the shit out of this.
G.
You know? I'll get on MLC one day. Whenever I feel like it. You know, I have had Dave on. I've had CWC on. And CWC's a fucking regular over there now. Of course, Dave goes on all the time. I have casted a pod with Stevie Lou, so I know his goons, his top goons and stuff. But he needs to stop being afraid of me. I think it's the color of my skin or something. I haven't even been out in the sun that much. Holy shit. No, you're not supposed to try, Oracle. That's what I've been told. Don't ever try. That's cringe. Trying is cringe. We're supposed to sit here in silence, and sometimes I may even take myself off the screen so I can be more professional, so I can get all the
subscriptions. They were supposed to send me money and they didn't, but I tried to correct that. They may send me $9 in late June.
Do you have a Venmo? You can have like a Venmo. Like say
I have Venmo.
Yeah, so
My Venmo is very funny comedy, one word.
Very funny comedy. All right. Here, we'll put that in the banner too. Why not? We're gonna wrap up.
No one's gonna send me money.
It's gonna wrap
well,
up.
they might, hopefully.
You never know, man. I mean, it's
sympathy comics. Come on, bro. Nobody's going to send me money. Nobody's going to send me likes, guys. Please. Maybe they will, though. That's right, Ray.
no. That's no. Like I said, when you said that, it didn't surprise me. You got a golden ticket. Like you're like right in their wheelhouse. You got funny, dark jokes. They're one-liners, so you can get like 4 or 5 of them.
I did 5 last time, but I think I went over a minute, but they didn't seem to care.
Yeah, well, those jokes are Tony Hinchcliffe's now, buddy. Thank you, purple shirt guy.
And you already got them lined up.
My last one is very short.
All right. I still think you could do the one that you were saying that guy had. I'd reach out to him, but like,
I don't know if I can. He's famous. Famous people are hard to get a hold of. He's got like 3.4 million Instagram followers, so I don't know how I can get a hold of him.
I can't get a hold of people with 500 followers.
His joke, but
it's pretty much the same.
It's the same joke. It's the same. All right. Well, then maybe you got to defer that one. And he actually is a ginger.
Is he?
No. Oh no. I
don't
just
think
assumed
he is.
Oh, he isn't. Oh, all right. Yeah, it's a joke about gingers.
Yeah.
But he that sucks. So
All right, wrap it up, Ray.
all right. Well, there's his Venmo, and again, follow Marty. Very funny comedian. Very funny comedian on Instagram.
Very funny. No, on Instagram I'm clean.
What the fuck, man? Like, it's just brutal, right? So I get it. I stink. I'm no good. I can't be shown to anybody. And yeah, and KB gets $50 super chats for literally doing the same thing less than what I'm doing right now. Way less. Yep. So if you like people to come on and you want somebody to carry a show, I can do it by myself. Kevin Brandon, cover Brandon. Shut the fuck up, Kevin Brandon. That's a deep cut right there if you know MKE.
Maybe did the
We're
math.
going 162. That's a good score, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good score. You're not going to use it anymore. Like, anyone want my MBA? They can buy it. I'll sell you my MBA.
I almost didn't get my master's degree, and then I made a. They counted other classes towards.
Woo. My Sharona. Anyway, I don't know. Is he still plugging? If I felt like he was going back into a plug.
Hey,
did you ever use the degree or not really?
No. Well, I used to. Before I stopped working in the government for 2004. That's.
I got it now. He's been MK Ultra'd 100%. We figured it out, folks.
G.
Oh my God. I love
G.
when my brain hits an epiphany.
G.
Watch out, everybody. You know, there could be some weird stuff going on around this fella. I mean, last time there was a random funny person on Ray's show, It was Kenyatta who broke Stevie Lou's arm with nunchucks and then went to prison after basically criminalizing himself, if my legal terms are correct. And he ended up at Rikers. And he's still there, actually, at the moment. Fact, Jack.
It was like bar graphs and stuff I couldn't understand.
It's all right.
Teddy,
You're going to be fun. What do you want to learn in history? What are you studying in history?
Email.
I do one let me tell you my one history joke, and I'm hoping to find more jokes about other wars.
I think when he was on,
I do a joke. I say,
Felicia sent it to him.
I'm going to
he
learn
won't
Japanese
Mute it if you're going to talk, Brennan.
and tour Japan as Fat Man and Little Boy.
All right.
That joke gets some laughs.
I'm not smart enough to get.
You don't know that joke. You don't know that the bombs were named Fat Boy and Little Boy.
No, I did not know.
You
that.
not know that?
No.
The bombs that they bombed Hiroshima and Nagasaki with were called Fat Man and Little Boy.
It's called Fat Man and Little Boy.
Yeah.
Oh.
Everyone knows that, but you.
I thought that's what they called the guy that sold the frogs.
No.
I was really hoping they were wrapping it up because Brennan's not going to leave until they're done. So we're sticking with it too because we're being professional today, even more professional.
To comment, if you know that the bombs were called Fat Man and Little Boy, put a comment back in there to see if you know that. Everyone's going to say they know it.
Here, let's see for a second if people knew.
I just know that this guy was on MLC like last week. So of course, Ray has everybody that Kevin has on.
No,
nobody knew it. You're the only one that knew that.
Everyone knows that.
Kind of vice versa too.
In junior, I learned it in junior high.
Fat Boy and Little Boy.
Fat Man and Little Boy.
Oh, Fat Man and Little Boy.
The big one was called Fat Man. The little one was called Little Boy. Well, I thought it was a good joke. Maybe it's not.
No, it's a good. I didn't know that. I know
Ray
it now.
DeVito did.
Yeah.
Water, weed, doing hair, YouTube. Truly, 2 of the 250. Thank them. 2 of the 250. Thank you, I guess. I don't know. I don't get Dave Sarah's comment, but we'll take it.
This is a friendly snipe, by the way. I do like MLC, so I'm not like taking away its reviews or anything. If anything, I'm promoting it. So, if you can deal with some racism and overall assholishness, that you'll have at times. There are some gems in here that can make you laugh for a straight hour. Just one, at least with me, every once in a while. I do like that he's miserable.
Did one. So what do you want to learn in history now?
I want to learn another joke that more people understand than Fat Man and Little Boy.
Yeah, you got.
I want to do a joke like about the Persian Gulf or something.
The problem with that, like, war jokes are fine. You just got to set them up that so people that might have no idea what you're talking about might be able to.
What are you talking about, Ray?
You know what I mean?
I might just give up and do dick jokes.
That'll work.
Yeah.
You ever have dick jokes?
So he's going to turn into a female comic. Get it, right?
I do one dick joke. I'm not going to do it now.
Yeah, don't do it now. I'm
gonna close with it on Kill Tony.
All right.
Don't
bring
close
out the
with it
hog.
here.
Bring out the big hog for the last one.
Yeah. It's a short joke. It's really
a short
funny.
joke?
Really
are you
fun.
talking about your?
No, I'm not talking about
your member.
I'm not talking about.
I'll never be on Kill Tony because I'll never go to Austin, Texas. How about that? Yep. Fact Jack again.
Penis.
We get it.
Yeah.
The joke short, not your penis. Though.
Right.
No, we get it.
As long as people know. All right, we're gonna get ready to wrap up because they're getting lively back here and they're very generous to let us have this room. We had a place where we were gonna do it, and then their Wi-Fi was down for the day, so we had to.
But I got a grilled cheese there. It was very good.
It was a grilled cheese sandwich. Is fantastic.
Yeah.
This guy really is Rain Man.
I'm gonna get something to go here. Oh, we're doing a podcast.
I don't even know what he's doing.
Ripple machine?
Yeah, prints off any
Oh, wow. Oh. Yeah, I'll take a picture of it and show the people. So this is for the World Cup?
So rude.
Okay. Who's going to win the World Cup? The economy. The economy is going to win.
Huh?
What?
This is what they're doing. How long you here?
That? Are you gonna drink that?
Yeah, that's her show one. She's showing that to everybody.
Oh,
This is called a snake bite.
yeah. I'll buy you one if you
I don't want one. I'm not that on drink.
Now we're buying stuff from streetwalkers and just hanging out. Yeah. He's gonna promote for somebody that just walked up on him. He's like, "Yeah, we're doing a podcast." Oh well, let me give you my stuff and promote my stuff. Get the fuck out of here. That's what I would say. Be like, I said I'm doing a podcast, lady. Kick rocks. Tell your story walking, please. No. I'm in nobody's backyard. Remember?
I'm not gay no more.
Mm-mm. Nobody's. Not even chicks' backyards, because that's gross.
p.m.
Yucky.
Not autographs, but signing merch from 2 to 4 p.m. on June 20th. And I'm at Brothers Lounge June 20th.
Okay. Yep. I'll do my plugs. How about that? 3 p.m. tomorrow. Don't miss it. The weekly Dr. Huge show that we do. Episode 111. It's going to be amazing. I got plenty of notes. We're going to talk wrestling, of course. But, we can talk anything. I know a little about everything that's happening out here. We're going to get into other stuff, too. I don't foresee Brennan going for very much longer because it's Friday. He'll have a night stream set up, He's just trying to get that money in whenever he can. The grift is strong with everybody out here. I can't wait to grift. I can't even grift yet. I need the likes and the subscribers and the watch hours. So expect more Dr. Huge every single day. You can listen to me in the shower while having sex, while cooking, or cleaning, and washing your car. You can listen everywhere, all over the place. Listen to Dr. Huge out in public specifically, as if you're listening to like 90s rap music, and play it that loud too. Thank you.
Yeah, they do.
So
I now take the Apple Pay, but I'm confused.
I don't know how
You're all
much you saw me
confused.
try to use Apple.
Venmo and payments, and how can you give me money? And I'm over here now, I'm over there. Got it. We got it. And then these two are just sitting there watching it. If I was Landon at this point, I would be tapping out. I'd be begging. Like, Brennan, can we please? He was supposed to end this like 20 minutes ago. Can we just move on and be like, fuck it? That this is a 20 to 30 minute long, exit here.
Learn. Teddy, I sent the I guess it's not a moot point now because I sent the link to Chad and Felicia if they're watching, and but he's not gonna know. He's not gonna know what's going on if they say go on Kevin's show. He'll just be send him a link, save him from this. Nobody before he gets DeVitoed. He was funny on MLC. He already got DeVitoed, and then Ray was acting like I mean, imagine a Kill Tony audience compared to the Ray DeVito audience. Ray had 12 people watching. So again, Ray does the grift of, he tries to get women on there. He had 2 women on his last 2 shows, because they're sex workers. He thinks people will send him money for that because, to either flirt with them or insult them or whatever. But then, but he thought if you get Marty Malloy on, he would get a big bump because Ray's a fucking hack. Oh, look who's here. Chad's here.
You know what else he does? He always pretends he gets a Venmo when you're sniping. He always does that. He's always, someone just Venmoed me every time. He does it every single time. I've studied him. It's a lie.
But even if somebody gave him $20. When Marty Malloy was on my show, I gave him $100 during the show.
And he made $90 in Venmo from the show, he told me.
And so Ray's thinking like, I'll give you the $20. This is like it's the most fucking generous, magnanimous thing that anyone's ever fucking done.
And he has to make a whole production.
And that's the thing I think with like Stuttering John. He didn't pay me, of course, for doing his show, and I wasn't looking for it because I know what's going on. But I think he believed I was gonna become a minion for him, right? And just start doing show because that's what a lot of these people, they don't have they don't have the stuff to do a show and keep a show going by themselves. So they got to either rely on the chat, like heavily if it's a chat that's moving, or well, they try to get people on. And I'm not the guy that you call off the bench to get your show going again or give you something to do. I don't give a fuck. You know, I barely care about my own show. You know, I left for 5 years. You know, I could leave again. You never know. It's just I do this for the love of the game, and because listen, I can do this shit too. And I'm always looking at Stern. When I played basketball, I was trying to be Michael Jordan. Who's doing anything and trying to be anybody, any of these levels, right? Is what I'm saying. So sure, you know, I am a small channel. I am nobody out here. I'm not even on the playboards and all this stuff, but I'm doing it. I'm actually doing stuff. I'm not watching 70s Spider-Man like some other people. You know, I don't need guests. I'm gonna keep trying to get all different kinds of guests on because I love playing off people of all types. And it's just, again, have we talked wrestling at all this whole time? I haven't talked wrestling. I haven't even watched wrestling in months. I keep up with the highlights. It's stupid. It stinks now. You know, we need Vince McMahon back. And that seems to be working itself out. I talked to Jay Leto earlier this week about it from PWP. Great journalist, analyst, a real one, actually, that knows all about this case and the lawyers and the this and the that. And they're backtracking on a lot of things on Janelle Grant's side. So Vince is going to be in the clear pretty soon. It's not illegal to be a sexual deviant and to shit on your girlfriend or whatever.
It's the shits.
It's just not. So if everybody's doing it and everybody's into it, Diddy Party style, you know, he didn't really do anything wrong. He wasn't abusing people, whatever, like Puff Daddy was. So there's that. Anyway, I digress.
We heard in the background of Ray. I mean, can it be a noisier place to do a podcast?
Possibly.
Fuck.
Why does Ray even do a podcast anymore, by the way?
No, he thought he was going to hit gold today with Marty Malloy because Marty Malloy is, you know, people kind of know who he is from Kill Tony. So Ray, I was sniping Grillo and Bob Levy because I figured I wanted to see what Bob had to say and then what Grillo was going to say. And then they told me Ray was going live. So I went over to Ray, watch Ray, and I knew Ray thought it was going to be a big fucking win for him because, you know, people liked it when Marty was on my show. And then, of course, Ray didn't make any money. And then Ray says, yeah, I'm shutting it down because there's a lot of, they're doing, you know, it's getting busy in here. Ray shut it down because he didn't make any money. That's why he shut it down. Ray's an absolute fucking failure.
No, Ray's, go ahead, Brian.
Yeah, Ray doesn't understand. Yeah, you kind of have to keep going and be entertaining and be engaging. They talk about frogs for 5 fucking, I mean, yeah.
Yeah, even his super chats that are funny, he won't even address them because he thinks that he's you know he doesn't want to get drag Marty into the mice and men stuff and
right. Yep, and I played video games with Lawyer Malloy over here. Yep, I even have one of his game used jerseys. How crazy is that? Crazy.
He's always welcome. Yeah, he's always welcome now, but before he wasn't always welcome. Ray's a complete fucking
idiot.
He
never asked him.
Unfucking believable.
Yeah.
You can tell Ray's jealous. He's like, yeah, you're right up their alley. Like Martin Malloy is like, the reason he's being successful is because he's this guy that the Kill Tony people like. And if I was like that, if I just happened to be like that, I'd be successful too.
Ray would bomb so bad on Kill Tony. Ray would be all nervous and fucking. The Green Room Rat is here. Tell us more stories from comics you open for. Your lip is so small it can't even keep secrets and confidence from your peers.
Dave Sarah's at work.
Dave Sarah, you're just not a funny person. You just aren't.
No, we like Dave
Sarah. He's insulting you?
We like Dave Sarah, okay, around here. He's cool. He doesn't like Chad, though. Chad he's not a friendly guy. He's another dick rider ball washer. He's a lot like most of these comedians out here. They'll be cool with you based on what they think you can do for them. That's it. Or how much money you're going to give them. And sometimes it may not be enough money, and then they'll still shitbag you and whatever. And they're like Z-list comedians. You know what I'm saying? So I stand with Dave Sarah on this, and sticking to it.
Marty Malloy.
There was another Cleveland comic that had Marty on right after, and he had like 10,000 views. So I guarantee Ray saw that. He's like, "Oh, it's gonna be my big show. I'll leave it out for free."
It's literally Fat Man, a little boy, and Screen Ray. Yeah, it's not weird.
It's weird. It's weird.
This could be a redo of Rain Man. Marty, I gave $20 to the guy. First time kill Tony. I got picked. Golden ticket, Ray. What did you mean this retard got picked, Doc? Ray, you're his brother. He's the only one funny one though. 100% fuck you. 100%.
Fuck you. Here's a game. Don't look. You're not allowed to look, Brian. Guess how much Ray made today with Martin Malloy on the show.
$27.
Kevin?
That's probably pretty close. I'll go under $27.
Well, it's after today's revenue. It says 26, but it says 35 after on the top thing. Today's revenue.
Yeah, because sometimes it comes in late. Sometimes it like if you end the show, it doesn't have the updated total.
Can I explain what an idiot Ray is for a second? He had Martin Malloy's big get, right? This guy he's known a long time that has some heat right now, and he chooses the noisiest place. I brought it up to you, Kevin. You said he was looking at the numbers. He was like glaring at the wait staff on the side. And it's like, dude, you know we're going to do this podcast. This is the biggest guest you've had in a year.
Since Bonnie McFarlane.
Yeah, and you're going to do it in the noisiest fucking place. People can't even hear you, Ray. People aren't going to give you money if they can't hear you. And he was distracted, so he kept bringing up frogs because he kept, what's going on? Yeah, you got to go to someplace quiet so you can have a conversation. People aren't going to give you money. They can't fucking hear you, dumb.
Did he say which place he was at? I probably know where it's at.
He said he was at one place, and then they wouldn't let him for some reason.
Interesting.
Yeah, it was, but fuck you too. Is his pointing out the obvious, really, that these guys are, a Mice and Man or Rain Man. But Ray doesn't get the dynamic. Ray still wants to do I want to get you a girlfriend. And what about the frogs? Ray's just an idiot. He just doesn't know how to navigate any of these fucking interviews. He's sitting next to the guy, and it keeps telling him to slouch down. Like that's gonna save the fucking interview. Fuck you too. Thank you for the 50.
Yeah, that was nice.
Teddy MLC meant Dave, but I'm at work. Oh, he is at work.
No one cares.
Send him a link.
I love that they hate each other. A lot of people don't like Chad though, so I don't know. And then they meet each other in person, and then they're all friends or whatever. I mean, Chad and Gino even live together, and they don't like each other. I don't know. I don't get it. Kevin would be like Biden on Kill Tony. I wish I saw that latest show he did, but yeah, he obviously he would never do that, and I mean I wouldn't even do it. So it's all about the open micers over there. It's just the booking situation for MLC has just been brutal the past year and a half, right? Like for the amount of money he does make, was it number 1, number 2 in the comedy section of YouTube for making super chats? Like there's a shitload. Like look at what's coming through. You're getting 50s and 2s and 5s and 10s and 20s. And it's like almost nonstop as long as he's going. That's why he's doing a day show and he's going to do a night show later. Like I get it. But it's just too easy for him at this point. He almost doesn't have to do anything. He's just turning on the super chat machine. And the more he's doing it and the more he's not losing any money and maybe even making money by the year, it's he doesn't really care who's on or whatever. So he'll have the same people on over and over, and then everybody cancels on him. And it's because I get it. The chat's brutal, and they don't know how to just shut their brain off to it and be like, who cares what these people think? That's really how you have to think about it. Who gives a shit what the chat thinks? Take some like the real constructive criticism, but everything else is mostly just noise. So you're going to drive yourself crazy if you look at the any chat, the free chat, the super chats on his show, the membership chat. It doesn't, any chat that comes through MLC is usually a goof on somebody on the panel or whoever they're watching. So I understand all this, but again, I just find it funny that KB will have literal slow people on his show over Dr. Huge, right? So again, I haven't pushed the issue. I think I'm about to. It's the first time I've actually mentioned this on the show or anything. But listen, nobody wants to play with me on here. So it looks like I'm going to have to start going to some other people because trying to get them on with me, they're like, you're going to ambush me. You're going to do this. You're going to do that. I'm not a drama streamer. I don't give a shit about any of that stuff. I'm actually trying to be funny. I know it's cringe to try, but I'm trying no matter what.
God, nobody wants to play with me.
Nobody. Ever. Well, some people here and there. I'm not going to say nobody, right? We know that we got the sleeves. We got the Danny Damage. We've had Jay on recently. So there are some people. They're very brave. I understand. I would be nervous too coming on here. But, you know, with the scary talent that I have and everything.
According to Dabble Dash, right, Vito's, yeah, we're reading backwards. No, Pat Dixon, did he have a pill appointment? Bob's going solo today. Girl is just a dummy who wants everyone to do well. So what Ray is pretending to be. Yeah, Chad says Ray's the most.
All right, shut up for a minute. I got to address the audience, the dozens and dozens of live viewers of the Dr. Huge Show. Shout out to you, TSN Teddy. TSN for life, right? You like that hacky character that Tukey does now, who is Rocco, right? So many characters. I keep up with it because I'm pro wrestling too. But we'll talk about Shuli's lawsuit. Let's do it, right? They got gag orders. They can't talk about it. I'll talk about it. What's the lawsuit? Oh yeah, that's right. I think the newest one is Shuli is suing Stuttering John for calling TSN the TPN, meaning PDF file N, if you understand what I'm saying. So I don't like the suing verse. So if you're new here, Teddy, I don't like people going to court over comedy. I don't like this back and forth of, look at what it's devolved into. I'm not a hater of Shuli or TSN. I'm not a fan, but I do understand what they're doing. I do understand that John can be insanely annoying, but he can also be very funny. Hopefully it wasn't them and Carl and his show that actually ran John off the internet. And listen, I know John does bad things, right? And he does things he shouldn't to other channels, but you got to realize the fans of the TSNs and the WATPs and things, they can be awfully vicious and brutal too. And the whole Kumia world, this MLC, they're brutal. So even though you may not be doing anything, the fans can be some of them are almost like in a obsessive, weird kind of way, like that's like they think about John all the time and they just want to get him, right? Where like Dr. Huge, I watch it and I can get upset with him in the moment, and you play into the wrestling heel type angle that John can portray at times. But I'm not in it like I hate the guy and I gotta sue the guy and I want to get involved like in a lot of this stuff. But back to the actual lawsuit, didn't John hit him with one first? So I think again, it's a tit for tat thing. It's it's just silly. It's not fun. It's not funny. That's all I'm saying. It's not fun and it's not funny. None of it. I think everybody should get back to goofing on one another and leave it at that. I mean, once we started devolving into let's talk about kids and let's talk about, families and this and that, it's like I think we lost the plot. That there's more than enough to goof on with John without bringing in all the other stuff. like the personal stuff. So it got personal. Now we're dealing with, now the lawyers have to make a ton of money, right? It's just stupid. So, or is it defamation, Shuli assumes? Well, maybe it's that defamation. Again, I don't keep up with it because I don't think it's not interesting. It's not funny or interesting, so I really don't care. Yeah, the doxing, and we get it, right? We live in, it's the year 2026. We can find where anybody is whenever we want. Just you're like the height of loserdom if you do that, though, because it's like, of course, you're not going to do anything. You may not like somebody enough to dox them, but you would never do anything to them if you saw them. In reality, physically, you know, you're just going to hope a crazy person or something does it for you out there by chance. That's the pussy coward way of living life. That's how I see it. So, no masks for me. No worrying about anybody doing anything. I'm not going to do it to anybody else. You know, what is that? Eye for an eye leaves us all blind, right? So if somebody's got to be the adult around here, it's going to be me. All right? With my Hogans and all the rest. Because we're a real American. Not one of these new ones. We're one of the old school Americans. We fight for rights and other stuff than that song.
T.O. Hank wouldn't leave my phone alone. He's like, he's telling me what bit you're doing. You have a bit about a dentist or something. And I was like, he goes, Chad's a dentist now? And finally I just said, what the fuck are you talking about? He goes, I'm keeping you updated on what Chad's talking about on stage. I'm like, I don't need to know titles of bits.
He's only texting you.
I got to the show. I got there a little late, and I was in the green room, and the bartender, Erica, who's awesome, she goes, hey, Kevin Brennan's producer's here. I go, what? He's like, I go, is he a big guy? And she goes, yeah. I go, okay, yeah. Just tell him I'm not here yet.
T.O. Hank looking for trouble.
Yeah.
Tony and Red.
Yeah, I had one of my latest guests. He's been on multiple times, though, but he's had same thing. I think he was, I don't want to speak out of line, but I'm pretty sure he was like a liberal 10 years ago or so, and slowly became a Republican, and people started really attacking him online and doing all kinds of crazy shit because, again, I'm not a politics guy either. It's a work. I think it's all fake. So if you're a liberal and you're like one of these wacky blue-haired problem glasses liberal and you want to come on here and talk about how Trump's the shits, I can do that. I'm good for that. If you want to be hardcore white nationalist that streams on Rumble and you want to come on here and bitch about the left, we can do that too. But there's really no difference between you. Not to me, you know, not to us normies out here that see through all the games, right? The Hegelian dialectic. Hit the like button.
Clearwater Chad going there, and Borgo did want Clearwater Chad to steal some bobbleheads and or baseball cards. So Ray always acts like he doesn't watch the show, but then he knows what's going on. So I don't know if somebody's watching and telling Ray what's happening.
That's a huge thing in the Dabbleverse, MLC verse, Hackverse, Shitverse, whatever you want to call it. You don't know who anybody is, and you've never seen their show. Remember that. That's a power play. You don't know who they are, never seen it, never heard of it. If you did, then you're uncool.
Chad's brother wants him to turn on Ray. I said 100% turn on Ray. I said it'd be way more fun. It's way more fun to turn on Ray than to be Ray's ally.
You kind of got to bring him on now, right? I mean, Borger wants him on. And for whatever reason, Ray bitched out on him. I don't know.
Is Lana still searching for a win by 2? Yeah, what's happening?
Yes, that's why I'm in outer space. Win by 2, Blade.
I heard he got legal. I heard he got legal trouble.
They're talking about a white guy named Blade because he liked the movie Blade, and he was doing like, I would call it Red Bar Light online. It looked just like the show Red Bar, but you know, without Mike, and He started getting into the Dabbleverse. Last I heard, he supposedly, allegedly stole cash from a sick man that wanted to go to a Hackamania or one of their hack cons or something. And yeah, never got the guy to get out there or whatever, and disappeared ever since. And people have been writing R.I.P. Blade in the chat. Let's do it properly if we're going to do it. If that really happened, let's do it.
Rest in peace.
The 5 Hagrum salute.
Who knows with the super tips? I know he's on the super tip leaderboard, and that's fantastic news for everybody.
Bob always has a partner. Always. You were his partner at one point.
I was.
Yeah, you guys were like a team.
Bob goes silent most times, so he's got like one of the easiest jobs ever. Look at another one of our boys. He was on with me during Halloween last year, CWC. And I was like, why didn't you come on looking like Dracula? That would have been amazing.
And he said, he's like, who's behind this? Who wants you to come? What do they want you to do? I was blindsided. I had no idea what he's talking about because I slept through. I was sick yesterday, so I slept through Kevin's show. I had no idea. And then I think he's worried about his baseball cards getting stolen or something.
Ray hates making money.
But in fairness, he did offer me to come there Sunday, and I'm like, well, I got to get back Sunday because I got to work Sunday night. We had all week, and I was either thinking coming tonight or tomorrow morning.
You want it convenient for him.
Yeah, he probably knew Sunday was a bad day for you. That's why he said come on Sunday.
Just be prepared. When I do get on here, Oracle, you're gonna have to watch, and I'll make it exciting. I'm definitely not gonna go. I don't do shows to be boring. That's for sure.
They say you should turn on Ray. I was just talking about. I think you should turn on Ray when Ray sends you the link, or you know what you do next time Ray sends you the link. Go on a show and then porn bomb them.
Something's got to happen. Something's got to happen.
Because you'll be way more successful.
Clearwater, your audio's fucked up.
All right, maybe I'll hold the phone. I'm just on my phone. You know what I mean?
I think you do way better.
Yeah, like a professional. Yeah, just like all the pros.
It's all hyped up. I cleared my whole weekend for this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Clearwater, holding your phone doesn't change the audio.
I don't know much about that stuff.
We're wrapped up anyway.
Put it in the sink. Put it in the sink and run some hot water.
Justin for Clearwater, Chad. Yeah, I mean the fact that Ray DeVito called, he never calls you, right? He usually texts you. He called you on the phone and asked you who's behind this.
Yeah, he said who's behind this. He said those words. Who's behind this? He wanted to know who's contacting me about this and what
did you say?
Like there was no one behind it. I just said I thought we could hang out and do a little IRL, go to the grocery store and stuff.
Hey Kevin, I just got a Venmo. Somebody just sent me a Venmo.
I guess he's against making money and stuff and doing anything fun.
Yeah, he fucks up everything. He fucked up the basketball game. He almost fucked up the roast.
Remember Brian Lana was going to fly us all into somewhere in Michigan or someplace?
Yeah, he fucked that up.
In Ohio, yes.
Ray strikes me as the guy that's like very afraid of success, like really afraid of it. So he's like, oh no, I could do really well. I better not. CWC seems like a nice enough guy, but certainly not my cup of tea. He wasn't my cup of tea at first either because he just didn't do anything, right? He does look fun though. He's fun to look at. And then he came on, he told me, he's like, dude, you need to do shorts. Just start doing shorts and you'll start getting over. And that's what's happened. So he does know a little something. I don't care. Listen, say whatever you want about anybody, even me. Again, as long as it's a little bit constructive. If you're just going to be out here calling me, N-bombing me and saying I stink and I'm the worst and all this, then why the fuck are you watching in the first place? But second of all, that you should go somewhere else and talk about me there, right? At least promote me that way. I've got the easiest way I've gotten actual people to be hooked on my show are the people that found me through other people shit talking me online. You see? Right. Yeah, his phone was doing what the sleaze is doing. I don't think it was I don't know. It might. Yeah, it could have been. It could have been feeding back like some of that action the second time around. The first time around where he went robotic, I don't know what that was. But again, listen, we all get the technical issues and stuff. I think I'm done with Restream this year. I've been using Restream ever since I come back to live streaming. I'm going to go back, probably update the OBS, the old OBS, and figure out things that way, technically, because I'm streaming in 720p right now. And you know what that is.
It's the shits.
I game, I'll stream to multiple platforms through here too. And it's terrible.
It was the shits.
It looks terrible. Sounds bad. I mean, the sound's better than the way it looks, but 720p, it's like, come on, bro. I can't even get 1080p for something I pay for. Nope, you gotta get the $30 account or whatever. Yep, got it. So I'm done with that. I don't need to go live on X. I don't have to have the little badge. They don't send anybody to my stuff anyway. I get the same amount of the pop as I do without the check mark than when I have it. So paying all these platforms for this shit is just stupid. And I think I'm just going to go YouTube, Twitch, go live on whatever I'm going live on. Kick's fucking useless. I think I got a bunch of bot followers and nobody even shows up to a live. You could do a stream for 10 hours. Not one person will show up. And then, what's the other one? Oh, White Nationalist Rumble. White Nationalist Rumble, you stink too.
It was the shits.
You know what? I have 1 follower, 2 followers, I think, on there. I think 2 followers. And I've been going live on there for over a year. I even posted shorts on there to see what their shorts worked like. Nothing. I got like 20 views on some shorts. It's insanity. So you got to be doing something completely diabolical if you're going to be on Rumble or Kick at this point. YouTube's the only one that seems to be fucking with me at this point, that's mind-blowing to me. TikTok pretty much has shadow banned me and kicked me off there. Instagram, as far as the DrHUGEshow goes, it's a dead account. I was starting to make way on there, but you stop for a week or two, or you stop posting for a while or whatever, and it's like it acts like nobody can see your stuff, even though I got thousands of followers. And then Facebook's been dead. That's just the worst ever. My point is, you're going to be seeing a lot of me probably just on YouTube. So if you're watching anywhere else, come over to YouTube.
I believe him too.
Yeah, he is.
Did you see his credentials? How'd you see his credentials?
Yeah, I have.
Okay.
He doesn't use his real name, but it's easy to find anybody you want.
You seen his swipe card?
I haven't seen his swipe card, but yeah, he's definitely a real doctor. You can tell by his kind of pussy footing around reality that he's definitely a psychiatrist. That's for sure.
Ouch. Jesus. The real Comey, Chad has a locker apartment for veteran credit cards.
Yeah, you put it all together. You put everything together for one super chat.
Yeah, and with $2, so that's pretty good.
I only got the badge so I could go live. And again, even going live on Twitter, like, they weren't feeding me anybody. Back in the old days on the Periscope, conveyor belt of viewers. Some would go, but you would always have somebody new showing up to at least check it out. But these days, I think X is mostly bots. That whole dead internet theory, that's X right now. All these accounts, go to the For You section of it, and tweets that look like, 2 sentences written. No pictures, no media or anything like that. And then it will have hundreds of retweets and likes and things. And you click on it and it's like 300,000 followers. How? I think because you're automating AI bots, they're all talking to each other too. And then you're just hammering out tweet after tweet, like every second probably. So there's no competing with that. Everything's spam now. It's AI slop and spam.
Hey! Brian Lana, I think.
Oh, shut up. Everything's AstroTurf, bro. It's crazy how it is now. I have a little hot take for everybody. I believe Joe Rogan is connected to like military intelligence. Same with Alex Jones. I mean, they admit it pretty much, and they hang out with these guys. Even Jimmy Dore, Redacted, you know, all these news shows and stuff, these alt news shows that you don't get from, they're not mainstream media, right? But a lot of them came from mainstream media. It's, how are they allowed to talk about things, right? And then they act like they've had some injustice against them online. And it's like, no, sure, you may have had some videos taken down and this and that, but compared to others that just get their whole thing wiped and there's zero recourse, you're still on here with over 10,000 people live talking about things I can't even mention. So I don't know how that works. But again, it's a fact, Jack, with all that. You can't trust anybody. And I love how they have like guys branching off, like the younger guys, the Metzgers. And notice how a lot of them are comedians too. I find it all very odd, right? So there's that.
Minute.
This isn't the Rock Bottom podcast.
Are you gonna sit there? Are you gonna stand for that?
I'm on a T-Mobile phone, a free T-Mobile phone. So you know what I mean.
There you go.
There you go.
He's got a burner.
You got me, Bobby. Chad killed the first 3 rows with his breath.
Boom.
Nailed it.
Into the Downver's just mad because his mother don't cook for him. Into the Downver's just mad because his mother don't cook for him and is malnourished. You give Chad money. Yikes. Gino is staying. He really is doing a permasil.
I just got another Venmo
with me this week.
I just got another Venmo. Thanks, Kevin.
Chad, this guy was there. He was officially there because he saw a photo with him and Joey C.
American Cupcake.
Chad, you killed it last night. Packed house. You're doing it, Z-Man.
Like, do you understand why I'm not a big fan of Zumach's comedy? Loud, obnoxious, the Z-Man, right? Again, the 70s Spider-Man, his samples are absolutely the shit.
It's the shits.
Worst samples ever. He's got the air horn from like 2012. He's got the I'm so excited skit or clip from what is that show called? You know, with the kids show there with the girl that went on the other movie there. I'm losing my mind today. Showgirls. And I'm thinking about Saved by the Bell. I don't know why that was so hard. Guess I'm trying to forget it, but worst clips, worst samples. It's bad, Chad.
Oh, you're right. Gino is going out there this weekend, right?
I think
Dave
so. I think
Sarah?
he's serious.
Yeah, I think Dave Sarah said Gino's coming out.
What, to Portland?
No, L.A.
No, to L.A. Gino's coming out for some kind of, not
Shout out
work.
to H-Back.
This little piggy's on at 4
Great
on
viewer of the
Carl's
Dr.
channel.
Huge show. When
Oh,
Ellis is
no,
not on.
I'll be ruined.
Yeah.
So can I say,
Remember these
we
guys.
covered this little piggy earlier on the test stream today. Nick Rekieta was emailing Moody. We figured it out after a 9-hour stream. He broke his gag order right after. So Nick Rekieta's in for some shit. I don't know if the toe and his lawyer is going to watch this and take the evidence that we have shown on the show. But
When you say we, who are you talking about? You and Dave Sarah?
no, me and the people that come and interact with the test stream. You know,
I would love for Nick Rekieta to go to jail. That'd be fantastic.
He definitely broke the gag order. If you go back and you watch it, and I think it was Stalin has a clip up, and if you go through, you can see Moody
Lawyer talk about nerd lawyers that do drugs.
He's talking about Nick Rekieta, and he's like an anonymous person, and he's reading this email. It's clearly Nick Rekieta, and at one point he's like, "There's a lot of legalese. We need to wait for Nick to call." Yeah,
I don't want to give those. I don't want to give those clowns content. I really don't give a shit. As long as Melton can't do the show, that's all I care about. I don't care.
Like, honestly, let's be realistic. You haven't done a
like
show in
this
2
bit.
months because you can't sit and talk. That is, you might as well just buy a coffin.
I
man.
don't care what they do on this little piggy. As long as Melton's there, even if Melton's there, let him do it. Let him. You know, last time he did a show, he did 6 hours, and he hasn't done the show. He hasn't done a show for another 2 weeks. So that's his new schedule, the Red Bar schedule. You do a 6-hour show, then you take 2 weeks off. Fantastic. Is his money down? I wonder if his money's down. That fat fuck.
I hope he's casket shopping.
Dave hosting Gino. Dave hosting Gino. Wait, did we miss one? Yeah, we did miss one. Dave, Gino is staying with your parents, you mean? That's what he meant. He meant to insult Dave because it's not. Gino, I don't think anyone's literally staying. He's going to let Gino in his house.
I mean, he has a garage, I guess.
I could try to get Dave on right now. That would be interesting, maybe. If he wants to come on.
Boys.
Gino just did a show with his brother. It has 27 views, and he went off 4 hours ago. 27 people watched it.
Now let's take Dave's crazy murder bros meds away.
He did a show. He did a show last Friday, 6 days ago. It has 53 views.
Hey, I have videos like that. Again, we're working our way up. If I was Ray DeVito, though, or whatever, whoever he's talking about, and I've been doing this for years straight, and had the KB rub in all these different communities and stuff like that, and all the people wanted to come on my show, I'd be very upset about that.
Why you keep sending $2, cheapo? So is Gino really staying there? I would go live on that. I'd watch that before I watch this little piggy.
So is Gino sleeping in his parents' bed?
I don't know. I guess we'll find out. Sounds like a big day for the test stream.
It was great. Thank you.
Either the MLC merch is flying off the shelves or someone finally got some disposable income. He doesn't make any money, A-Track, according to him.
I need somebody to do my merch.
Ifta's on tour with Fatusha. Who's that?
Fatusha.
I don't know. Let me look that up.
American Cupcake.
You combined American Cupcake and American Woman. That was amazing.
Speaking on tour, Martin Malloy's not doing Ray any favors, like, because he's an older guy, and Ray's like, yeah, one day this will be me. One day this will be me. I too will hit it and become famous.
Okay, supposedly for this,
I gotta adjust my nutsack.
is the club-footed Carl and Moody, and today at 4, Moody and I will be joined by Pat Dixon.
Oh my God!
To discuss this week in Steel Toe. Looks like Aaron can't afford Johnny anymore. He missed a goal big time. Oh, this is gonna be a real banger of an episode.
You know what's hilarious about those clowns? They all used to go on Steel Toe show, and they were boys with him. Pat Dixon, Carl, and now they're all trying to cash in on him. They're such fucking frauds.
Mr. Landon, what happened to your dedication to Melton? Remember all the things you collaborated with Melton on? Are you trying to stick it to KB?
My dedication, and I mean, I was a Melton listener for quite a few years. Then Moody struck my channel for no reason. Melton's like, yeah, I would have done the same thing. It's like, yo, fuck you guys.
Oh, yeah. That's right. They struck your channel, right?
Yeah, I mean, get out of here. Like, I've offered
Never strike a channel.
Yeah, it's there's nuances of this. And
did he remove the strike?
You go to them first.
Never did. All right, that's fucked up.
I took it off Rumble even. They're like, if you take it off Rumble. So out of good faith, I took it off of Rumble. And Moody is such a self-righteous, entitled, privileged prick.
He kind of does stand up. He did a minute on the Kill Tony there. I know he's friends with Sam Tripoli. So I think he hits up the clubs in California.
No, I'm just being obnoxious.
Chad think Gino the Mole tries to make out with Dave. Who's the Mole? Stop talking in code.
Gino Bisconte.
Gino.
Oh, I get it. So the Mole from when he
you guys, you don't think I can do what Chad does here? He literally just sits there. That's what I never understood, him coming on panels. Like, it's good for him and good for his channel and stuff. He's at least getting a little bit of exposure or something. But holy mackerel, like, he has no input on really anything, you know? So that is a critique, Chad, but it's constructive, okay?
Got it.
Just Jules, watch your back, KB. This guy Sims for Milton. I watch my back on everybody. I'm leaving my building on my bike.
I guarantee you he's scared of me too. Everybody seems to be worried about me in podcast form. They're like, again, how I started the show, it's like people don't want to like deal with me or my show. Okay, maybe it's because of the low numbers, but then Ray gets a bunch of people on his show. They're not scared of Ray. Was Ray like scary, entertaining, or everybody's like, I gotta do Ray's show. This is great stuff. But you know, like right now, I couldn't even get Chad on right now. Chad could sit here and I'll talk for hours, and he was even impressed by it. He said it like multiple times when he came on. He's like, "Wow, you can like actually carry on a show. Like you don't even really need me here or whatever." Like that's what it felt like he was kind of saying. But it's like, you know, I don't need the clips either. This is new to me. I'm trying to shut up so I can watch some of these clips. So this is super transformational compared to most of the Dabbleverse out here. The Dabbleverse waterheads. The mole that only Gino and Chad seem to care about. He's
gonna sleep in Dave Sarah's. He's gonna sleep in Dave Sarah's.
You know, they're gonna have a good time. I was expecting
these grown-ass adults that wipe their nose on stream. That's some crazy work. You really forget that you're on camera after a few minutes and you're all wiping your nose like you're Stuttering John. Like Stuttering John does it incessantly to the point where he must be a two-bump Bobby or something like that before or after in the middle of the show. But when it comes to all the rest of these people, and females too, like, what is going on with everybody? They're like wiping their nose like this with their fucking wrist moving up their nostrils. Disgusting. You guys are gross. And you're live. So I imagine what they do in their real lives.
Yeah, it's like a kegger, like Dave Sarah said.
Yay, my mommy and daddy are gone. I don't have to wipe their ass this weekend. Let's hang out.
I mean, the way you put it, I could see why he would like to party because
there's gonna be cocaine everywhere. Gino does coke still.
My parents are visiting my nephews till August. Wow, that's gonna be a lot of partying. And
I've never done coke in my life. I heard about Len Bias when I was a kid, and I'm all set. Most of the coke you're snorting out there, you think is cocaine. It ain't. It's a bunch of other shit.
Yeah, wow, this is gonna be a great weekend.
I might fly out to LA.
I'm going to go out too. Teal wanted me to fly to Tampa last night, but I couldn't do that. But maybe I'll fly out and stay at Dave Sarah's house.
Teal texted me. He's like, "Do you think Kevin's really flying?" I go, "No."
Chad, we should do Chad and Chad tomorrow at 3 p.m.
Nah, no one's asking about it.
There's I have 1,000 people requesting it.
See, like, so Chad, he's always wanting to like latch on to somebody that can go. I'm right here, bro. I seen you last week. I sent a link to you last Saturday. You're like, oh, let me see if I can make it. And then you show up on MLC. As soon as I'm done with my stream, you're on MLC. Right? Got it.
While he's sleeping.
Keep begging the great Chad Zumach. I mean, imagine that. Imagine Dr. Huge doing that.
Like a house dog or a guard dog, and you're staying there. The dog doesn't know you. So Dave's brother, I don't know what his name is, but he's going to look at Gino like, I don't know this dude, especially when Gino goes to the bathroom in the middle of the night or to do coke.
Gino, get a hotel room. Wait, you can't. Never mind.
Teddy, thank you, and thank you for earlier. And sorry about the Marty Malloy thing. I sent to Felicia a link, but with the last minute thing, he needs and plus he's probably.
But you wouldn't believe it, Oracle. These guys, they really do. They try to big time me. They'll follow me and then they'll unfollow me. Oh yeah, I'll come on the show, and then they'll like ghost me, it's just weird. It's very weird when I can go again. It's like, I know, imagine like I'm like fucking, you name it, big free agent. I'm Myles Garrett out here. I'm AJ Brown. I'm somebody, in football terms. And the teams are like, nah, we're good. It just makes me wonder. It's like your team is like 2-15. You don't want to talk to me for an hour or anything? You don't want to come on here? You don't want me to go on there? Got it. We got it.
Really.
And he knows Sarah?
Yeah, he knows Dave too. Because Dave, I think when Dave dabbled in stand-up, I guess he opened for Sam a few times. Because they're Armenians, so they have that bond, I guess.
And then whatchamacallit, Tripoli was on the show with Marsh the other day, and I was like, what the fuck is happening?
I was supposed to have Marsh on too, but I think he was worried. He wasn't talking directly to me because he won't for some reason, but he was talking to other people that know me. And he's like, I don't want to be ambushed and I don't want to be this and that and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, what? Eagles, yeah, yep. Your post-Eagles Reggie White. Yes, exactly. Honestly, it makes me think, and I'm not pumping my own tires or anything. I'm probably more critical about myself than anybody could ever be. But I'm not like going to shit on myself to the point where I don't think I could hang with a Chad Zumach and a Kevin Brennan and these guys, a Brian Landon. Huh? Do you know what I mean? And I bring it, and I'm bringing it for free. I'm not asking anybody. I'm not going, you're going to get some money afterwards and come check out my Venmo and I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to be a Venmo comedian. You understand? I got higher aspirations. I'll get there one way or another. I'm like, again, I'll do this. I'll do it all by myself. I'm just fine with that. I actually prefer it that way because I'm not joining teams. But to have a lot of these people act like they don't even wouldn't want me a part of the team. It's like, okay, got it.
By the way, next person that leaves a comment on my last picture on Instagram, the best comment will win a shirt for free. I only have 3 I Hate Chad shirts left.
I got one.
I'm going to do that right now. All right, Brian Lannick, great job. Thank you. Pat Dixon's filling in for Melton today. All right, I'm going to go on my bike because now it's...
yeah, go for your little bike ride, and we'll see you later, right? Let's see how he's going to sign off here.
I thought he was going to do a solo, watch that, and then he came on, and then the other guy came on.
Yeah, we were here for
a couple of laughs. Watch Ray DeVito, and we're doing it. No buzzer beaters. He's not even here. Purposeful's not even here. He's pulling bush, allegedly. All right, so I don't know, this afternoon, maybe I'll do like a 6 or something, or I don't know, maybe I'll do a night show. I don't know.
Maybe he won't do a show. Maybe you won't. Who knows? So anyway, hold on. He's still in my ear. Get you out of here, KB. So we're going to look at the interwebs for a little bit. And then I'm going to go make myself some food. And we're going to settle in for the night over here. I don't watch wrestling anymore like that until TKO gets their shit together or sells the company. There's really no reason for me to watch it. It stinks. It's boring. It's bald. So let's screen share here. This is going to be completely random stuff. We're just hanging out. Everybody hit the like button. Subscribe. Got the Dr. Huge show tomorrow. Will be primarily wrestling talk, but we always get into other stuff. And we're almost there. I'm like moving at Grillo speed here. You get to look at my likes too. I use my likes as my bookmarks. So don't think I'm like a fan of anything that you don't like, right? Because I'm a bad guy or something. Okay, so first things first. My football news of the day is second round pick for the Patriots. The reason why this is important, the Patriots second round edge is now the only unsigned second round pick from the entire 2026 NFL draft class, with mandatory minicamp over in mid to June here. Jackass, top 50 pick. They're counting on heavily due to depth issues. Still doesn't have a deal. Adding reports of procedure and questions about whether the team knew pre-draft. This is starting to feel off. It's probably nothing, but the chance it's something is very concerning. Exactly. So technically, he's like our number one pick. Like, we drafted Lomu, a tackle. It's more of a project. He's a big, strong kid that they're going to try to turn into a future tackle. But this guy is supposed to be plug and play. A guy that just goes after the quarterback, and he's nowhere to be found. He's not going to be able to catch up with the schemes and what we're trying to do here, so that stinks, right?
I'm not gay.
What? I'm not looking for you.
It's the shits.
Exactly. I'm looking for you, Bret Hart. So what else we got? That's something, huh? Ain't that something? How about this guy? Look at this video. I don't know what started this. I don't know the context of it, but we're gonna watch it. This old man. This is me in 1 year. I'm gonna be doing this. Two ladies. I guess they got into it with him. Of course, the saxophones. They came out. Hopefully, it's not copywritten.
Ugly bitch. I don't give a damn. You nappy head fucking freak.
That's so crazy.
Hey, suck this show, you and your mama.
Oh my God.
Dumb bitch.
So what's your name?
What?
What's your
Just
name?
something they know me from parking 17.
What's your name?
Go to the parking spot, you fucking
I'm gonna find your job.
Anyway, so they keep fighting, and she's gonna take his job. I'm gonna take your job away. But I think joke's on her. I'm pretty sure he's retired. I think that's what it said up here. Yep, I don't even work. I'm retired, bitch. Yeah, this is where we're going. We're in idiocracy, folks. There's no more adults. There may be people out here that look like adults. They're not adults, okay? Everybody's got facial tattoos. Everybody's acting very, very strangely. And it's gotten... It started to get really weird, in my opinion, my professional expert opinion, in 2015. When everybody started going, I don't know what bathroom they use. It's like, okay, now we're going into idiocracy here. And then now we're 10 years after that, 11 years, and now this is a normal thing now, these people.
That's 1 current of electricity. You want to put any fucking green metal on you, that's copper. Nothing with the earth. You want all that. All that. This is what heals us. This is what is good for us. You can't get anything better than this for us. It's copper, nigga. Copper.
What did he just call me?
Have to absorb it and touch it and wear it and fucking lick it. Everything is conducted through the electricity of copper, you psychopaths. Okay? We are copper deficient. You need as much copper to be absorbed into your body.
We got it. Thank you. So, yep, this is where we're at. And then we get these guys, right? Like with the fucking Beavis and Butthead haircuts and things. Like right off the rip, when I first seen this guy, I was like, I can't stand this dude already because, first of all, he's famous and I never heard of him. Thousands and trillions of views. Once you start being pushed to me on the algorithms and things, I'm like, I don't like this one bit. This doesn't seem real at all. Who's your uncle? Like, who's your grandfather? Who's pulling the strings here? But anyway, he's a big conspiracy guy, right? And he's going to tell us, see a video that he found, and he's going to relay the message about Peter Thiel to us. So let's see.
I heard this.
All right, everybody. Every single day, we get more and more proof that Vice President J.D. Vance's entire political career has been a psyop on the American people. A psyop is a psychological operation, oftentimes referred to in the context of the CIA or Russian psyops or Chinese or Iranian psyops. All countries try to enact these, but in this case, the psyop is being perpetrated by Peter Thiel, a Silicon Valley billionaire who is basically the Antichrist himself. There have been leaked audio recordings passed around over the past few weeks of Peter Thiel telling a college class during a closed-off lecture that he's been advising Vice President J.D. Vance to ignore Pope Leo on moral issues, including the development of ethical AI. He also suggested the American Pope was a tool of the Antichrist. I want to dig into this full story. Credit of this story goes...
Nuh-uh, you're the Antichrist. Nuh-uh, you are. So, yep. I also can't stand these Twitter pontificators. It's a good way of putting it. They do pontificate. Yep, go watch the latest videos on the DrHUGEshow channel. I threw up another one yesterday. I seem to only get my views overnight. So between the hours of like 3 a.m. and 6 a.m., that's when everybody sees my videos for whatever reason. And then they're too tired to hit the like button. So go hit the like button. Watch all those stupid videos, all the dumb shorts. They're pretty good. I like them. Sometimes I'll even put them on late night and I'll just hit the, I got them all in a playlist and I forget about some of them. I've made like over 50 of them now. So it's amazing stuff. And here's Tony Hinchcliffe. A little report on him stealing jokes. Yep, we know all about it. He's not the only one. Then we got Trump messing with the markets. That's him messing with it. Going, we're going to ceasefire. No, we're attacking. No, we're doing it. No, we're not. You know, it's messing up everything. You know, it's me plugging a lot. Then we got this guy. Look at his reaction to a basketball player. He probably landed on the bench, right? Look at how scared he is. This guy's fucking bitch made. Holy shit. What a bitch. Oh, this was a great video, and they disabled it of, you know, one of the OC housewife basketball wives or whatever, and one of them kicks the other one in the chest. And she stopped. She's like, she kicked me in the chest real hard, and I have asthma. Yep. And we're doing this, by the way. This is my new gimmick.
Come on up. Whoa.
I'm going to put this all over my wall.
Nice. Perfect. Come on up. Whoa.
We're doing.
Come forward a little bit. Let me see it. Step forward. Yeah. Put the black light. And yes, dude.
Yes. Only cost $50 or something, right? Probably. All right, back to it. I can't get over this picture. Like, really? So scared. Yeah. Streets of New York. They've been beating up the Spurs fans. And then we went over this on Monday. Wait. Am I on my thing? Am I on my likes? No. Let's get my likes. Chuckus. Teddy Long. Oh, there's the reports about his PWP had him on this week. I covered the Janelle Grant story with honesty, deductive reasoning, and an open dialogue for the truth. I read all of the lawsuit and other public info multiple times and covered it here on X. Janelle Grant agreed to do sexual deviancy in her consensual relationship with Vince McMahon. That was her decision to make as an adult. Being a depraved, sexual, brain-rotten person isn't a crime. I hope she gets her money and continues her career as a professional victim. She fooled a lot of you, but didn't fool me for a second. Neither did her lousy attorney. I won't say her name, just in case.
Oh, yeah. Fuck. Oh, dropping fucking loads.
So there you is. He's got takes on that. Go check it out. He knows everything that's going on with that. And I mean, we all kind of knew, right? If you had a brain in your head, you understand what this was. It was kind of like a hit to take away Vince's company from him. And of course, he had people in the background that he knows that was backstabbing him. And let the cat out of the bag that he was doing things and stuff. Then we got this. Remember this Crip guy, and then this guy's supposedly really scared of the Crip man. Check this video out. I thought this was funny.
And we're trying to teach like each other, even survival skills.
Survival?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, survival skills. Yeah, you watch everything around you. You fight me? A big booty sis with some good coochie and some good asshole on hood. Get a cat ground check on neighborhood Crip. Make sure she's not trying to set you up or trying to rip your pockets open.
Okay.
On hood.
So like if I'm dating someone?
Yeah, on neighborhood Crip.
He dating right now, actually.
Yeah. She asks 5 everything or she come 55, some 50 like type shit for you.
More like I just have been on. I don't know.
Does she ask you for everything, or she comes with shit also?
She asked me a lot of questions. You mean?
What about no dollars, cuz? Does she want you to get groceries and all the shit on hood and
Does she want you to
take
spend
you
your money?
out, cuz? Yeah, on hood. She try to tear your pockets, cuz.
No.
Snoop Dogg just came out with a song called "Stop Counting My Pockets" on Neighborhood Crip. Is that what she doing?
No.
No, I don't think that's what she's doing, Neighborhood Crit. So, yep, that's also something else that happened this week. Amazing stuff. I mean, I'm finding all the hard-hitting news stories and things. Everything out here seems fake to me, guys. I don't know what to tell you. And the more important it is, the more fake it seems lately. Rey Mysterio lost his mask again this week. I mean, it's that's new to the kids, but I've seen that many times. Oh, that's the greatest picture of Zarya I've ever seen, honestly. So shout out to Zarya, looking great. She's North American champion. And isn't this like the kids in a nutshell? Like, read this. So, Angel Reese crowned herself after shooting 41% from the field, 5 for 12 field goals, and committing 6 turnovers. Sounds like a LeBron James finals game. Let's see her. Yeah, the dub. Crown me. Give me the crown. We just killed it. I get it. You won, but you weren't very helpful in that game. 6 turnovers is a lot. It's a lot. So stop turning the ball over, ladies. You know, as much as everybody loves Caitlin Clark over there, too, she turns the ball over a lot. That's really all I know about. That's my WNBA moment, folks. Remember Bases Loaded? Amazing game. Remember this? I thought she was a little kid still, and I never watched, I watched the first season of Stranger Things.
We listened, and we're very happy to.
But I like these videos. Keep these videos coming, right? She's getting her 20s, right? So I just remember her as the bald kid on the MK Ultra show that they basically, again, astroturfed and fixed up and made seem different. But I'm all for this. Mr. Grindle isn't, but hey, I'll take it. Anyway, The Rock. Oh, this is a story. I'm going to bring this up tomorrow. This will be my last news bit of the day. Then I'm off until I come back to play video games on Twitch. Come hang out with me, of course, on the Twitch machine. If you don't, at DrHUGEshow on there as well. It might be Dr. Huge. I don't even know anymore. I got a link tree. I got all kinds of stuff. Nobody hits a button, so fuck yes. Let's hear from this lady. Readers added context. I haven't seen this. The video does not contain claims by Daphne Joy about Dwayne Johnson. Okay, so this is another clickbait story. Give me that back. But there is news that, yes, like this. But this doesn't even have to be necessarily about, let's see what he's saying. Supposedly, 50 Cent's baby mama got paid by The Rock to sleep with her. That's the allegation. And she put that out there this week. That's the story. Let's see. Why are you not coming through?
That's not copying. That's not copying. He never copied one fucking thing from me.
I can barely hear him. It's all the way up.
He just looked at it. He saw what was.
Anyway, again, who knows what's real anymore, if this story's even real, but I wouldn't be surprised. Have you noticed in the news lately, it's like, this guy slept with Zendaya, slept with Blueface, and this guy slept with that one, and this one slept over here. It's like, who even knows if any of them are real? And you know what? They probably are, and everybody's been doing it since day one with Ish anyway, so who really cares? So all this salacious for you type tab shit, I need this out of my life. I think social media is so bad right now. They got people not wanting to socialize. I got a show. Nobody wants to come on that I'm even asking to come on, and they got things to promote and stuff. It's a crazy world these days, you know? Like, so nobody wants to deal with each other. We just want to talk to bots and have bots around. Okay. Anyway, good game, everybody. We did it. Who knows? Maybe I'll come back tonight and snipe MLC again, right? YouTube TOS? Friendly snipe, of course. But I hope you like the show today. The random Dr. Huge showing up in the afternoon. I'm going to pack it up again. Come over to Twitch. Follow me over there as well. I just kind of hang out and talk and play my games, you know? And who knows, if you got the same game, maybe you can join me sometime. So that's it for me. No 30-minute wrap-up over here like the Ray DeVito show or anything. We're done. Have a good rest of your afternoon, and I'll talk to you later. 3 p.m. Cut my music. 3 p.m. Saturday, tomorrow. Join us over there. Hit my music in a timely fashion, PC. Let's go.
Okay, go take another hairbrush in your ass.